So Wisconsin takes down Nebraska 88-72 in what was a beautiful performance from Wisconsin. And basketball's obviously an imperfect game. You're never going to have a game where you have 0 turnovers or you don't miss shots, but this is as perfect of a game that you could have from Wisconsin. They shot well, they passed well, they moved without the ball really well. They defended. There's really no criticisms I can levy from this performance, and it was a really balanced performance as well. Tyler Wall led the way with 17 points and 8 rebounds. Well, you have 5 guys scoring in double figures, and you have 36 points coming off the bench. And anybody who watched Wisconsin last year knows that is night and day. Last season, there would be games where Jordan Davis would come off the bench and score 2 points, and that was all the point total coming off the bench. It's night and day. And this is another game where Wisconsin, there wasn't a ton of rebounds we had because Wisconsin was shooting so well, so efficient, but they won the rebounding battle 32-26. They looked a little more physically strong than Nebraska. This is what Wisconsin at their best looks like, because I've said that Wisconsin, they really haven't hit their potential yet. I think they're just scratching the surface of their potential. This is what they look like when they're at their best, but on the season, you've had Chucky Hepburn shooting 25% from 3 heading into the game, Max Klesmit shooting 31%, AJ Storr 29%, and those are good shooters. Chucky and Storr were 40% three-point shooters last year. Klesmit was a 38% three-point shooter last year. All their percentages are going to go up by the end of the year, and that's a big reason why I think this team's going to improve, but just the way Wisconsin spaces the floor, the way they play together, they really don't have any holes. They have the athleticism, the experience, the strength. They have a roster of shooters, even though their percentages aren't great yet. That the guys can shoot on this team, and you have Chucky Hepburn. He's taken a big jump from last year in the sense that he's a true point guard. He's a true facilitator for Wisconsin. The assists he's dropped this year is impressive. Lack of turnovers. He is a savvy point guard, not forcing anything, and it was great to see him go 3 of 5 from 3, and he had one go in and out, but his shot, it's good to see him knock down some shots. As Sejan came in off the bench, shooting confident from deep, put up 12 points. That has to feel good for him. Blackwell's a savvy vet in his freshman year already, putting up double figures. Kamari McGee, he's been really impressive to me. I thought Klesmit did a fine job on Tominaga, but I think McGee would have been the best player to put on Tominaga because he's only like 6 feet tall. Tominaga, I think McGee is a guy who's really underrated for how good of a defender he is, how good he can move his feet laterally. Sean Jones from Marquette gets a lot of hype and for how quick and how much of a pest he is on defense, how athletic he is, but I don't think Kamari McGee is that far away from Sean Jones. I think laterally they're about the same. And McGee's a pest on defense. He gets in those passing lanes. He gets up on you one-on-one on-ball defense. But maybe a little more straight line speed Jones might have, but it's very close. I think McGee has taken a big step from last year. You have Tyler Wall knocking down his first 3, driving to the hoop, slashing like the Tyler Wall before the injury last season, and then Crowell was solid, and Max Klesmit, he went 1 of 2 from the field, and he's a good offensive player, but we didn't need him to put more shots up. Like that, and that's the sign of a good team when a guy like Max Klesmit can put up 2 shots and give you good minutes, and you don't need anything more from him. That is a really good sign of a team. Nebraska didn't really play that bad. I thought they played relatively well. They scored 72 points, and typically on Wisconsin that's good enough, but Wisconsin was just that good today, and I've been saying for a while, this is the best team Great Guards have by far. Talent-wise, it blows out every other team, and the ceiling on this team is by far the highest, and this is Wisconsin starting to scratch the surface of their potential. Buckle up, Badger fans. This is going to be a fun ride. I'm telling you, God willing that this team stays healthy, they can make a deep run in the tournament, and I think they're going to contend for a Big Ten title with Purdue. But yeah, that's all I got for you. Thank you very much for making it to the end of the video. If this is your first video with me, make sure to like and subscribe for more college basketball, more Badger content. I'll see you next time.